4 down, 1 to go. Did we save the best for last in our Bourbon County Stout series?
Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to 21090 Brewing. I'm Todd. This is Andy. This is the final variety that we have for our Bourbon County Stout series. It's the rye. Andy, I know you're looking forward to this.
So I brew a lot, and rye seems to always find its way into almost every recipe that I do.
It's true.
We can probably kick it back to the red rye, the white wine wheat rye, even the Hasselhoff had a little bit of rye. Like I throw in rye into everything.
You throw rye in everything.
I do. I love that spicy pepper note that it gives off. There's just something about it that it really plays well with a lot of different grains and a lot of different beers. Now, how does it work in a bourbon stout?
Or a rye whiskey?
Or a rye whiskey? Well, and here's what we have here. It's also, this is a Bramble rye whiskey. Now, Bramble is a drink, a mixed drink with rye whiskey and blackberry and blueberries. Now, this has blackberries infused puree from Michigan and raspberry puree also infused in this. I'm assuming that's kind of the Bramble part that comes in. But I'm interested to see how that all plays together, because those kind of fruit notes that come out combined with the spicy peppery notes that you get from the rye. And again, that bourbon's that back end player that kind of drives us all home.
That's how it works.
How does it balance? It worked really well with the Midnight Orange. That was beautiful. That was a wonderful beer. And we'll link you below to that. It worked really well with the vanilla. The vanilla, I know you absolutely loved it. I did too. I thought the vanilla was money. Absolutely. Really, really good. But the flavor profile here is telling me it's going to be complex, but it should play nice together. All those flavors are in the same ballpark. They'll say this could be a really cool beer.
You're making me thirsty again.
I'm excited.
I'm
excited. You know, me and rye. All right, let's get a nose on this first.
Whoa. All right, so you've followed us through this whole series, hopefully. Maybe you've gotten some of these. This, again, the bourbon's not overpowering in the nose.
Well, so this is the second of the 5 that we've tried, right?
Orange.
The orange being the only in the series
this one's the same.
where the fruit hits you first and you get some bourbon on the back end. I'm getting blackberry all the way on this. As soon as you hit that, you get those dark fruits, right?
You said raspberries?
Raspberries, blueberries, blackberries.
They're
all coming through here.
I don't know what... I don't know if it's raisins, maybe.
I mean, I am getting blackberry, is what I feel.
Wow. So the smell
maybe some blueberry
is completely different.
It's a pretty smell, man. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So
now I'm really thirsty again.
You want to try it, don't you?
I do.
You want to try it? All right, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's up my alley, man.
So,
tell me what you think.
All right, so when we talk about rye, we're talking about brewing with rye grains. This is rye whiskey. I'm not a huge whiskey guy. If you're out there and you know a lot about whiskey, maybe you can tell us how that would change the profile of this flavor. It's not bourbon up front. I'm tasting. Nope. I'm getting all those dark fruits again. Same with you.
It's almost like. It's like
I'm gonna go for another sip.
Putting jelly on something on steroids, right?
Yes,
it's like it's like you amp it up, 10 degrees, and then you put a dash of pepper on. It's a spicy, fruit forward flavor. It's a cool pairing.
So this to me tastes the least like a bourbon. I don't taste the bourbon in this. Out of everyone we've done so far, the bourbon's the least prevalent in this.
I'm feeling the bourbon on this.
Are you?
But it's not. But I think maybe that rye and the pepper and everything is cutting it enough that it's not pronounced as much as. Look, we didn't get a lot in the orange either.
So it's not bourbon. So it's rye whiskey barrel. So it's different. It's not bourbon. I know there's a slight variation in that, but I'm not even. This is what percent? 12.7%. Well, to me, the dark fruits, that sort of it's very sweet. I'm not tasting a lot of the whiskey flavors in this. And I'm not saying that's bad.
No. But again, we talked about it in the beginning. There's so many things going on here that we didn't expect the bourbon to be the predominant player.
True. Very true.
I think that's what surprised me so much about the vanilla stout is that seemed to be the only major player going against the bourbon.
But there's chocolate in that.
But it did shine through. I mean, that flavor came. But this, you can pick up the spice.
Yeah.
You can pick up the dark fruit.
True.
You can pick up a little bit of the bourbon. You can pick up a lot going on here. A little bit of chocolate notes are coming through there. Like there's so many things going. I like this because, and this is like a wine to me.
Yes.
Let this sit. This will change sip after sip after sip, which is really cool. And that's a sign of something that's really nice.
Yes.
And like all the other ones, balanced well. This year, I think they balanced much better than last year, because when we tried the 16 versus the 17.
That's true. That's true.
We liked.
It could be also with the barrels. Maybe they had an issue with 16
barrels. It may have been.
I think for this beer, the rye, it's funny. I was expecting, I guess because we brew beer, and that spicy component of the rye grain. This is rye whiskey with blueberry and raspberry. I'm tasting those dark fruits. That's the predominant player here.
Well, if you're going to pick a fruit to pair with the rye for something spicy, I think it works. I think the orange wouldn't play as well. I think there's other flavors. Like I think citrusy flavors don't go as well with that pepper
100%.
And with that kind of spicy note.
Yes.
But I think the dark fruits are perfectly suited for this. But again, that nose, when you hit this up front, this is the only one other than the orange where you hit that all up front. I love this beer. And I said that about the last two, but man, this is...
So again, we were really lucky to get these ahead of the game. So they may be out there in line waiting, hopefully watching us.
That's good.
Get this too.
That's
I mean, if you get access to any of the ones the 5 of the 8, we didn't have the proprietor, the reserve, or the barley wine, the coffee. So, but if you have any of the other 5, you got to get them.
Especially this one. Hey, let us know what you think. If you've had the rye, if you've had the Bramble Rye Stout, please let us know what you think, because this has been money. All right.
Amazing.
We've been really gracious. We've been 4 and above on all of our ratings, but of the 5 Goose rating system, what are you giving this puppy?
I'm going to give this a 4. Really? I'm going to give this a 4. And the reason why it's the lowest of mine, I don't like the raspberry sort of chocolate, or I don't taste much chocolate in this. I taste a lot of the raspberry and a lot of the dark fruits, not a lot of bourbon. Maybe it's the rye whiskey that's different here. I like maybe the bourbon flavor better. It's really good. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a very good beer, an excellent beer. Excellent beer.
It is.
I think I like the other varieties better. I don't know why that is. Just my own 4. I go with a 4. Still amazing beer. Get it. Don't not get it.
So complete opposite. Go figure, right?
Go figure.
But I think this is just money. I'm giving this 5. Like I bump it up to 5.5. I would.
You know what?
I love this beer.
I'll go 4.25. 4.25.
You're done. You already gave your 4.
Dang it.
I really like this though. I think this
5.
is 5 all the way for me, because again, I bring it back to wine sometimes and all the complex flavors and notes and things that come through. And this is the most complex of all the ones we tried. You've got more flavors playing here together than any of the other varieties that we tried. And they play really well. They play nice. It's balanced. Nothing is over the top on any way, shape, or form.
I agray with you. What I would say though is that it's a bit heavy on the dark fruits. It's very hard. That sort of blackberry, maybe raspberry.
There is
fig, raisin. I don't know. To me, I want a little bit more bourbon. A little bit more bourbon.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
But to me, I think I would love to sit on one and see what this tastes like next year. Like the 16 kind of really was dominant.
Goose Island, give us some more of this.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll send it right over. The 16, that it was very dominant.
Yes.
And I feel like in the 17, it balanced well. It aged well. I'd love to see how this ages, because it's a pretty beer.
All right, so last video we're doing, up next. We're going to put them all out there.
All right, so coming up next, we're going to line up all 5 of the new 2018s that we've tried,
plus
along with the 2017 that we had aged for a year.
6
And
BCSs.
if we can, maybe we'll rank them. We'll put them in order of what we like. 1 to 6.
Let's do it.
I'm going to tell you, this guy is going to be high on my list. And it looks like it might be low on yours. But hey, that's the fun part here, right?
Vertical tasting. Let's do it.
Vertical tasting. So anyway, if you like what you see from 21090, please subscribe, click that little bell in the corner. That's going to let you know every time there's a brand new video that comes out from us. We've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, lots of ways to find us. All the other videos that we've done in the series, we're going to link you to below so you can check them out. Go watch them because we've got some good information in there as well. And one more to go, but the Bramble Rye Stout. Yeah, that's how much I like this guy. Well done, Goose Island.
Cheers, guys.
Liking it. All right. Dude, that's money.